There is something you can do right now in order to make that woman start to see your value, start to treat you differently, start to realize that she made a mistake when she devalued you in the first place. She made a mistake if she left you in the first place. She made the mistake of no longer treating you the way that she did when y'all first got together, bro. We finna talk about it. But first, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? My name is Caden the Rake, man. Bonafide 100% Rake, and I'm here to help you out, my boy. First, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you get some value from it. But anyway, hit that intro and we gonna get straight to it. Here's the thing, bro. You have to understand something about women. Women value scarcity. The value of anything increases with scarcity. And see, you got to understand, ain't no woman finna wake up and just decide that, oh, I undervalued him, or oh, I didn't respect him as a man. Oh, I didn't see his value. She's not gonna wake up one day and decide that you the best thing since sliced bread. She's not gonna do that. See, here's what's actually happening. She's probably relieved if she left you. If she's treating you like trash, if she coming in nagging every day, making your life horrible, generally treating you badly, or even worse, being super narcissistic and selfish, can't even have a conversation with her without a fight starting. If she treating you as if she don't like you, it's because, let me tell you something, she don't like you. And if she doing that, it's because she has devalued you, bro. And if she doing that, it's because you are doing something wrong in the interaction. You could be like, hey, Kaden, what I'm doing wrong, bro? I think I'm doing everything right. I'm providing. I'm giving her everything that she says. I'm doing what society says, and I'm bringing her flowers. And guess what? She still don't respect you, gango. And the reason she's not gonna start respecting you is because she doesn't have to put any investment in order to get something back. Let's think about it like this. If I came and I handed you a free TV, would you value it as much as if you had to work 80 hours to afford the same TV? No, you would not. Because you like, damn, I put my work in for that, bro. I worked 80 hours this week to make X amount of money to go get this TV. Hell yeah, I put value into it. I really wanted this thing. As opposed to something that was just given to you for free that you probably didn't even ask for. And so that's why she's not giving no value. Because most men, yeah, you, bro, come here. Most men are given too much and expecting and requiring too little from these women, bro. And see, what's happening is she's starting to flip the power dynamic. And when she flipped the power dynamic, it's like falling into a cycle, bro. A cycle of manipulation, a cycle of gaslighting, a cycle of her changing reality to whatever she wanted to be, and her emotions being the only thing that matters, bro. She don't care about you at all, bro. You probably done came in 10 times this week, ain't had no dinner ready for you at all. You pay all the bills. You probably then tried to have 5 conversations with that woman about something that you didn't want or didn't like, and she blew it off because she really didn't care what you was talking about. Or worse, she told you, I'll change, I'm gonna do right by you, and then didn't end up doing nothing. Nothing ended up changing. And it's a reason for that. She does not fear losing you, bro. She is not afraid that you're going to go anywhere. And you want to know why? Because every time y'all get into something, every time y'all have a disagreement, you end up falling into her frame. Every time y'all have a disagreement, you end up, boom, going into what she asked you for. Or ceding the battle, bro. In order to win the war. Happy wife, happy life. It's fake. It's not real, bro. It does not exist. Happiness trickles down from the man. And see, I need you to understand that happiness trickles down from the man like this. When the man is happy and providing and being all that he can be, then guess what? The woman is ultimately happy to be there because she realizes his value, and she realizes that if he was out in the marketplace with somebody else, he could get somebody else. So since women like men who other women like, she's gonna like you because she knows other women are gonna want you if you providing that kind of value to her, bro. But on top of that, bro, she's going to respect you. She's not going to be throwing you dumb little tests. She's not going to be nagging you. She's not going to be treating you like she generally don't like being around you. She's not going to be trying to go out with her friends every weekend. See, some of y'all dealing with that. Yeah, you, bro. I know that you're dealing with that. She nagging you all the time. Y'all fight about literally everything. She'll listen to her friend's advice before she listen to you say the same thing. And then from her friend, it sound like the best thing that ever came out her mouth. And you like, wait, I just said the same thing to you last week. And it's because she don't trust your program, bro. She don't trust you as a man. She doesn't trust your masculine core, because too many times she has presented you with something and you have fallen victim to your own emotions. And here's the point. Your silence will always be palpable, bro. She can feel it. When you start to become a man who stop talking so much and start observing things for what it is, observing her little manipulation, observing her little tactics, observing her little games and acting accordingly, bro. When you start to become a man who, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna go back and forth. It's what I say or the highway. You better do it like I told you to do it, or you can hit the road. They say that all your old girls found somebody new. I said, damn, really? Even Rosemary, even Leanne, let her find somebody new, because he's not going to be you, bro. At the end of the day, he's not going to be you. And see, when you got that kind of confidence, when you enter it with that kind of confidence and you able to stay silent, stay stoic, not get all emotional, bro. And let's talk about emotions. When you get emotional, when you start arguing with her, when you start screaming, when you start getting perturbed and off center, guess what that tells her? That tells her that she has the power in the dynamic. And anytime you give a woman power in the dynamic, she's going to be tyrannical, bro. And see, guess what happens? When she gets tyrannical, it just gets a whole lot worse. Now she testing you a lot worse. Now she's seeing what she could get away with. And if you give her an inch, she gonna take a mile, because they habitual line steppers. And so she gonna step over the line. And see, guys who can't set healthy boundaries, guys who don't stand up for themselves, guys who don't realize, all right, you gonna treat me like this and I don't like this, and I done told you to stop, or I done had this conversation with you, or we done broached this subject, or even worse, you left me and I'm waiting on you in no contact. You got me fucked up. I'm not finna wait on some woman who says she don't like me. I'm not finna wait on some woman who didn't believe in what I could bring to a relationship. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm finna be silent. I'm finna grind out. See, some of y'all so scared of the grind that you talk in order to shield from the fact that you ain't doing nothing for real, bro. She might be right about something. She might be nagging you for a reason. She might not believe in you for a reason, because you running from the grind. And see, as a man, the quickest way to get the power back in any dynamic, the quickest way to get a woman to respect you again, the quickest way to get new women, and therefore have the old women realize that they fumbled the bag, is to get to the bag. Is to grind. Is to get your weight up, to get your muscles up, bro, in order to get where you want to go in this lifetime, bro. You got to actually be able to show it. You got to actually be able to put it forward, bro. You got to put value into the world. And guess what happens when you put value into the world? You get value back. But she ain't never going to acknowledge that. She ain't never going to acknowledge who you are as a man until you learn how to be quiet. Stop arguing with her. Stop falling into her emotional ballpark. Stop playing her game. A lot of you guys, y'all losing because you playing on her home court. How you going to play on her home court? See, the beauty is stoicism. Realizing that no matter how far left she go, she not finna get me out of my emotions. No matter how far right she go, she not finna get me out of my emotion. No center. She not finna do none of that. She ain't finna get me to move, bro. I'm finna make the right move every single time, because in this chess game, I know that the king is needed in order to win. When the king knocked off the board, guess what happens? You lose the game. You could lose a queen. Just have a pawn get to the end of the board and replace her. But you can't lose the king. And you have to understand that you have to think strategically when you dealing with anybody, any woman, any man, any business, anything, bro. That's why you have to stay silent, stay stoic, bro. Don't get into these back and forths that mean nothing at the end of the day. Because guess what? You could talk and it go in one ear and out the other. And at the end of the day, it never meant anything in the first place, bro. Your silence is always felt over your words. Your silence can say everything. And if you learn how to stop reaching out, stop over pursuing, stop treating her like she the best thing since Wonder Bread, like she the second coming, Stop treating her like a celebrity, like a Kardashian or some shit. And you realize that you are the one bringing value. Then you start to move different. Watch how she start treating you then, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Watch how she start treating you then, bro. Your silence is palpable. She will feel it. I promise you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Go check out the other videos on the new channel, man, in the link down below. Those gonna be good too, bro. They're a little bit different than these videos, but y'all gotta go check it out, man. It's your boy Kano Rake. I'm about it.